Now, before we do the unboxing, I do want to talk about all of the deals that you're able to get for all of these devices and accessories right now during this pre-order period, which is through August 25th, because starting on August 26th, the pre-order deal is done and complete. All of these devices and accessories will be in store that you can walk in and purchase. So first off, when it comes down to the Galaxy Z Fold4, you're able to get the memory upgrade. So you're able to get the 512 gigabyte for the price of $256. You're also able to get the standing cover with S Pen for free, as well as a up to $1,000 enhanced trade-in. Now for the Galaxy Z Flip 4, you're able to get the memory upgrade on them, which is you're able to get the 256 gig for the price of $128. You can get a select cover for free, and then you can also have up to a $900 enhanced trade-in. Now, if you're only going for the Galaxy Watch 5 or Watch 5 Pro, there is a $125 trade-in credit towards any watch in any condition. And then for the Galaxy Buds 2 Pros, you're able to get a $75 trade-in with any buds, plus a free wireless charger on them. And then lastly, if you get the Galaxy Z Fold 4 or the Flip 4, and then you bundle in the watch and the buds together, you're able to save 30% on these two accessories. Now let's unbox the Galaxy Z Fold 4 along with the standing cover with S Pen. Now the color I went with the Z Fold 4 is going to be the color of beige. The internal storage is 512 gigs because again, it was a free memory upgrade from the 256. Now as you take the top lid off to reveal the beautiful beige Z Fold 4, don't forget that underneath the lid will be a small enclosed box. Now inside of here, when you open up, you will notice the SIM card popper. You also have a Type-C to Type-C charging cable and the quick start guide and warranty guide. So don't just throw this out. There is things inside of here that you don't want to lose or just throw away. So let's take out the Z Fold 4. Now, when you take a look at this one, you're going to notice a little side on the right-hand side. It's a little adhesive slip. Now, as you take this off, this will reveal your device. It is a little satisfying when you take this off, but here we are, the beige Z Fold 4. Now, as you take a closer look inside of your device at that screen, you will notice a little sliver, a thin, slim little protective screen cover. You're able to leave on there for extra added protection. It's up to you when and if you would like to peel that off. So a quick rundown of a few upgrades that you can get on the Fold 4 over the Fold 3 is going to be first talking about the cover display. So the cover display, rather than getting a larger device, they were able to make the device pretty much the same size, a little bit smaller, but they're able to make the bezels much, much thinner around the edges. You can see on the Fold 3 over here, there was a large bezel right next to the hinge that was taking up screen real estate space. So now they're able to minimize the bezels around the cover display, so this way it has a little bit larger display that you're able to use, especially when it comes down to typing. And then now moving on to the back, you will have a little bit better upgraded camera module, not only a little bit better from the Fold 3, but just where this module came from. Normally on flips and folds, they're coming from the lower end S lineup. So the Galaxy S21 or the S22, this one is coming from the S22 Plus. So you're getting a better camera setup on the Fold 4. And then when it comes down to the battery life, even though the battery size is the exact same, you do have that brand new version Snapdragon processor on the inside, which will be able to do a little bit better when it comes down to processing and the battery life. Now let's take a look at the standing cover with S Pen. Now from the display image here, you can notice that you are able to take off and replace and change whatever you would like to use at that moment in time. So maybe you're out and about, you know you're going to be watching a lot of content, you can slip on your little stand, or if you know you're going to use your S Pen for the remainder of the day, maybe you can just take off the stand, slip on the piece that will hold your S Pen. Now inside of the box, you're going to find a little bit of an instruction manual here, let you know how you can install this on your device. This is the small box over here that will open in a second. This is holding on to our S Pen. This is going to be the top protective case. This is what will be on that cover screen. Now, even though it is a little flimsy, it is a little bit more thicker than a few of the other ones that I have used in the past. You do have adhesive placements to 2 on the bottom, 1 on the top that you're able to make sure this stays in place. The one thing I do find is that because, even though it has adhesives, it's still kind of flimsy. It's going to move around. You'll notice that on my Fold 3, I only use the back cover. Now the back is still made of glass, so this way I'm still protecting the back of my phone. If it drops, more than likely it's going to hit the case itself rather than, the front of the display. This is how the phone has always been ever since I've unboxed my Fold 3. It's still doing really good, still holding up. So that's kind of what I'm probably more than likely going to do with this back. So again, this will be on the back of my beige phone. Everything is kind of matching. I don't want to have the back break. More than likely, I'm just going to be using the back piece. Now on this one, don't forget you do have this little black box. So inside of this black little box, don't forget about your little tip ejector tool. So you can actually use this to pull the little tip of the S Pen out. There's 3 little additional tips sitting on the inside. So this way, if you need to replace it, if you're noticing that the tip of your S Pen is kind of getting dull or it's getting harder or something is wrong with it, maybe you got chipped, there is 3 additional pieces on the inside that you are able to replace and take out with the ejector tool. Now inside of this little box is going to be that piece here. This is the one that you're able to slide on if you wanted to use your S Pen. So again, all you'd have to do is slip this off. Then you can place in that little S Pen accessory, and then now you're able to go through your day with the S Pen. And then how this one works here with the stand is that you're able to just fling this open. It's kind of nice. You can just see how strong that little spring is. It's going to fling on open, or you can fling it shut. Now, I'm not going to use this cover piece only because I know for a fact I'm always going to play with it. I'm going to wiggle it over here. That's what I did on the Fold 3. It made all the adhesive weak. It kind of made this weak as well. A little bit more flimsy. Kind of got in the way. I'd rather just have my full entire display right in front of me. Now, pushing everything to the side, let's take a look at the functionality and usage of the accessories for this case. So first off, let's take a look at the S Pen accessory. So you do have to attach it and detach it. It does actually clip in. You can hear it, so you don't have to worry about this thing just falling off or accidentally bumping it off. It does take a little bit of force for it to happen. Now the S Pen itself is stuck in there pretty good, and it snaps into place, so you don't have to worry about the S Pen being lost. This one's a really good job when it comes down to the S Pen accessory. Now let's take a look at the stand. Now first off, when I was first playing with this, I had the phone closed. I didn't have it open, and I was really thinking and complaining about this piece here for the usage of the kickstand. So first off, this one's mostly used for when you have your Fold open. Now, if you have it shut, first off, this one is sitting so close to the bottom of the device that this one's gonna be sitting basically upright. So if you are someone who doesn't always open the Fold 4 like me, I will be using it like this, but the kickstand is so far on the bottom of the device, it's long enough to where it's really gonna be upright at my chest, not down and pointing up over at my face. Also, if you try to set it up vertically, it will be falling over. Now, this one's only really used for when the device is open. So when the device is open, it does a fine job sitting up, also sitting like this if you wanted to watch your content. Again, you can see it's actually pointed upwards where my face is at. You can see some of the screen from the top down angle. You can also have it sitting like this if you wanted to. So you can have it really whatever angle you would like. You can have it vertically, horizontally. But when it comes down to the device being shut, this is looking directly at your chest or stomach, and it will not hold vertically. So I think that Samsung did a really good job with this accessory. You're able to flip out if you want to have it to be a stand, or if you wanted to use your S Pen. Kind of depends on your day or what your usage is through the day. You can slip it on and off. They do attach, they do clip in, they do a good job. Just remember, if you are using the kickstand portion of it, more than likely you will be using this one when it is open. So this way it is facing your face, and you can use it both vertically and horizontally. So what do you guys think of the accessory? What do you guys think of the Z Fold 4? Are you guys getting it? Have you already gotten it? Are you thinking about it? Or are you waiting for next year? Or really, what are your thoughts? You can write your comments below the video inside the description. Hopefully you guys appreciated it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Subscribe on the very bottom left-hand side. And if you appreciate this video, then more than likely you'll also like this video. And I'll see you guys later.